about 7 in the morning. I gotta go to work, man. It's Monday. It's like a little bit like wet out, a little bit snowy, but you know, it's what it is. It's winter, but I got my little pineapple juice right here. God knows I need that. But yeah, I mean, that's the snow. Yeah. You're probably gonna be sliding around like quite a bit, but yeah, I mean, like, I feel like this is something that I don't really see a lot of like creators talking about, because I feel like for the most part, every creator that like I watch or like I see is pretty much already doing creation full time, and I don't do that. Like, I'm not saying that as if like I'm like anything special, but like, yeah, I kind of want to be like, I want to like show you guys that like you guys can kind of do the same thing that like I'm doing. You know, you can be creating content and be working full time at the same time, right? Like, you know, I still have my job. I get there 7:30. I'm off there at 4. I go run. I go work out, and I come home and I work on, you know, my business, my page. But yeah, I guess that's what I want to talk to you guys about today, is just like the balance of it all, or at least, fuck, it keeps like sliding. It's so annoying. But yeah, I guess I just want to talk to you guys mainly about like, I guess, the unforeseen balance. I guess the only thing that I want to talk to you guys about today is like, I guess what I want to talk to you guys today is about like, That's what I do for work. I'm a painter. You know, my dad, he's been doing it for a while, and I got into it, I think like midway through high school. Like I was working at McDonald's at one point, and yeah, McDonald's wasn't really like, wasn't fun. Didn't really pay that well, you know, typical of like a fast food retail kind of job. And yeah, you know, he introduced me to painting in the summers, like summer break in high school. And I would come here, do that for the summer, and then go back to school and then work at McDonald's and, you know, keep going through school. But originally, I wanted to go into like dentistry, something around like, something kind of towards like that lane, dental hygienist, dental. But I don't know, I think after high school, when I got into college, I just don't think I had the level of maturity to really, I guess, like double down and like lock in with like that route. So I didn't really take it super seriously, and I didn't, wasn't really doing the work, wasn't really doing this, you know. So I kind of got caught up in this loop of like saying that I would go back to school, saying that I would stop doing what I'm doing now. And, you know, it was just one of those things that never happened. But yeah, I think for the longest time, I just felt super lost with like what I was doing up until I started, you know, doing what I'm doing now, which is content creation. And, you know, a lot of it is centered around fitness and around, you know, me working out, me running, me doing this, me doing that. But I think it's nice to be doing this to kind of like introduce you guys to like what I do on like a day-to-day basis as like a part-time content creator, because I'm not full-time yet. Like you guys just saw what I do. Like I do this Monday to Friday, yet I still do content Monday to Monday pretty much, right? Like that's my life at this point. And you know, I feel very accomplished when I do it and when I put something out that like people resonate with. So I think that's like the biggest thing for me, and the biggest takeaway that really keeps me driven and really keeps me going with this. I talk about balance, and I don't think balance is something that is easily attainable. I think balance is something that you kind of have to make. It's not something that's given to you. It's something that you really have to like work towards. And it's something that I've had to like figure out while working a full-time job and while pretty much working a full-time job trying to make content creation work. So I want to put this out there, and I want to put my life as it is right now, uncut. You know, I don't want to show you guys the highlights. Like, I don't want to show you guys that I'm only doing like fitness, I'm only working out, I'm only running, I'm only doing this, I'm only doing that, because in reality, like, I'm not. I'm doing this every single day, and I still go home and I work out, I go for a run, you know, I work on content. And yeah, I mean, like, for me, it's more so just to show you guys that, you know, you don't have to quit your job. You don't have to, you know, not have an insane amount of free time to be able to do something like this and do it at a very high level. I think that if you want anything bad enough, you can really achieve what you set out to achieve. Because in my eyes, if I didn't have a stable job to like fund what I'm doing now, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing now. Well, maybe I would. If I had more free time, I'd probably be doing a lot more, but you know, it is what it is. For me, another goal aside from sleep in 2024 is to eventually, you know, leave this place. And it's not that I don't like this place, you know, this job has given me a lot. I think that working a job like this teaches you things that not a lot of other things are going to teach you in this life, like work ethic, you know, waking up early, being on time, you know, putting your head down and really like focusing on focusing on a task and focusing on a task and really making it the highest quality work that you can do. And it's given me a very good attention to detail, which is something that I take into like a lot of what I do outside of work, you know. So yeah, I think like for me, I guess like the main message that I'm trying to get across is like, don't get discouraged if you work a job but you want to be a content creator. I think that at the end of the day, you kind of have to go through this period of time where you're working a job and you're also working another job pretty much. Like, you just kind of got to go for it, and you got to do it at like the highest possible. You got to do it at the highest possible quality that you can do. So that was my day in a nutshell at work. You know, I'm gonna head home right now. It's gonna take me about like, I don't even know, like 45 minutes with traffic probably. But I gotta go for a run when I get home. 5 miles easy. Honestly, nothing easy about it because I don't even know if you could see, but it's raining. So, actually, maybe you can see it better over there. But yeah, it's raining. So that's not gonna be fun at all. But nonetheless, we're gonna go get it done. So I'm gonna close the shop down and yeah, get out of here. Five miles, easy pace for me, which is probably gonna be like about like a 9:30. Headlamp on because it's probably gonna be fucking dark eventually. But yeah, this is the fit too. I'm going ASRB. New winter anorak. Tetra shorts. Gloves, baby. Let's go do it. You're what?
Big Paparu.
What is that? Oh, the Vapo rub?
A big Paparu.
Vapo?
No, Big Paparu. What's wrong with that?
But yeah, just got back from the run. 5 miles easy. 8.14 for the Canadians. My fellow Canadians, I just run in miles. Just because a lot of programs are in miles. So that's why I do that. It was a good run overall. And you guys saw it in that earlier clip. Hydrating. A little bit of electrolytes from Transparent Labs. Yeah, I normally do this, and then I do a scoop of their grass-fed whey protein. Transparent Labs as well. If you couldn't tell, sponsored. Do with that what you will, but yeah. Getting some hydration. I'm probably just gonna eat and just do some work on the laptop. But that's pretty much it for like the day. I mean, that's been like my day for like the past, I don't even know, the past year. I'm in this routine, locked in, just working constantly. And I don't really think I'd do it any other way, but yeah, I mean, right now the goal is to run every week for about 5 out of 7 days. Not even about, minimum 5-7 days a week. I'm not training for anything specifically yet, but if anything comes up, I want to be as ready as I can be for that. You know, there's a marathon in May here, and then there's a marathon at the end of the year in November. So either one of those, we'll see what happens. But yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys.
You're the type of person that is consistent and is a goal-driven person. That I'm gonna get it no matter what. It's gonna be focused on that. You can do it.
Mm-hmm.